I am Larry Bazine. Had a lot of fun here last Friday. The little fourth graders came down and read their poems. God, they're just remarkable. They were just as good live as they were when I read them in the newspaper. And I haven't wrote much poems this month, so I've dug up some old ones, but new faces might not read some of them. I don't want to make a bad first impression. The first one is Thoughts of an Absent Friend. Xenia, are you a sunflower or a daisy? You are no rose, yet your bloom is elegant. A palette of pastel colors aside from blue. You are the messenger of summer from sunrise to sunset. You harmonize with Anna's hummingbirds. You shelter me from melancholy madness of vain expectations for Narcissus. Xenia, others profit from your beauty. A peasant worker in my garden, honest only to God, fearing not thunder or the serpentine twister, slithering in the meadow. Your boldness attracts the butterflies. In the Victorian language of flowers, your name means thoughts of an absent friend. Xenia, who do you wait for if not for me? I have manipulated your soil to germinate your seed. Come winter, you will be angelic bouquet for my bohemian botanic lover. That is a good poem, isn't it?
Very nice.
Sometimes I surprise myself. This is I Want to Be Like Mr. Pike. This is a true story. 2 miles north of Mexico, in Bisbee, Arizona, there was a man that walked the streets with his dog. A cat sat on the back of the dog, and a mouse sat on the back of the cat. The dog is named Booger. The cat is Kitty, and Mousie is the mouse. They all belong to Mr. Pike. I took their picture for $5 cash that I put in a basket overflowing with $5 bills. In Bisbee, Arizona, there was a man with a tin badge and gun. The man arrested Mr. Pike for begging, loitering, and doing business without a license. The good people of Bisbee came together and raised $910 for Mr. Pike's bail. The city attorney and the county prosecutor are paid well. When they saw dozens of people behind Mr. Pike, when it was plea time, they turned tail and run. Frightened by their own stupidity, Mr. Pike understands world peace, kissing your enemy goodnight, and shaking hands with misfits. Someone needs to tell Mr. Pike they're sorry. Nowadays, you can't find him. He's in San Francisco. Namaste to you, dog, cat, and mouse guy. I'm a real nowhere man. Has nothing to do with the Beatles. So, if you're even old enough to know that.
Ooh.
I have defeated heaven's blue moon. My foolery has made me wise. There's humor inside my sorrow, jubilance in my tears. Gravity pulls flesh from my bones in a burlesque dance. Should I be no more or a hallowed being? Pathetic am I to indulge in this recollection. It will be Gehenna where I breathe in the world without end, dream without sleep, pen a poem without words. There is no desire in my heart for this. I desire only to be unexceptional in the occasion that I speak. The next few poems are kind of racy, and I probably won't go through all of them, but this was Bukowski on the bus. And I was in Phoenix riding the bus when this came about. On the metro to Van Buren, I'm reading Bukowski. He is that good. After I start, I can't put him down. I had to piss and got a hard-on. The blonde across the aisle looked at my book, looked at my hard-on, and stared at me until I looked at him. I turned the page and kept reading under the suckerfish sun. He returned to my hard-on. The nanny got off at Rose Lane. I got off by Camelback. He stood up, said, "See you tomorrow." I watched him walking west on Indian School. I slept on the bus back to Zia's to find more Bukowski. I ride the bus to Van Buren every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Hi, everybody. This is a surprise. This is Brian's poem. He didn't even know I took it. It's called Eating, Waiting, and Killing. I've had supper at the Lord's table, and I've sat in the devil's waiting room. I killed the Buddha so many times now that he always keeps coming back. And me, I'm just eating, waiting, and killing time to be with you. He wrote that 6 years ago,
Good
June
job,
3rd, 2010. I was digging deep. I don't know. You guys don't mind dirty poems too much? This one will be good because it's Tuesday. It's called I Masturbate on Tuesdays. My poems are sucked out by queer gravity, blowing sands of filthy vocabulary that bust the load in my brain. It drips from the interior of my American lips, patriotic ramblings of a cock and balls. I swallow my own well-used verse. Inside trees higher than any sky, I spit a sonnet of sailors and traders. I sleep between a queen's chubby thighs, ejaculate delinquent verse on expecting eyes. Take poetic license to eat flesh from a rose blossom. I digress into a white pipe, criminal dancing on a badger's tongue. I leave every syllable wet. My buff swallows me whole. My adversaries eat my fuck. You only go downhill from that one, huh? I'm okay with time, Brian?
Yeah, 7 minutes.
Okay, I haven't reread these, so I might stumble on them. This one is called God is a Maniac Poet. On top of me, a beautiful tornado. His face is the clouds, his sweat pouring rain, the perfect storm. I will name him in the light of tomorrow. I am happy for hate, so I understand this love. I learned the taste of sour, so I crave the sweet. His flesh is ocean foam. I taste the salt. On his swinging stones, I am a maniac poet, blessed to be angry, spitting my sex on his fruit. I gamble away my nicotine tongue. Inside of him, years of the sun have not spoiled him. Our music is carved from unknown notes. He uses my ears to crucify my throat. I am never satisfied to be satisfied. His fingers fondles me in prayer, arousing my soul. The older I get, the younger I get to dying. He will be the last naked sparrow to kiss me, sealed together by man-made glue. From a holy fire, our eyes are buried in each other's ash. God is a maniac poet, a healer of crime. Okay. Huh? 1 minute? Oh, okay, I wrote a short one here. It's called A Poem to a Poet. Sometimes I am poetry, a dandelion mocking the manzanita, consecrated apathy for the picture-perfect flesh, a sparrow craving grace beyond the transgressions of wings. I am a poem of cotton and of corruption, a crucifixion of unblemished demons, compensation for my nakedness, a queerness of harmony, a verse coordinated to echoes of empty wells. Sirens draw one to their lewdness. I am a caramelized cream of the lamb, a poem lingering between the hands and the lips, simple to the beggar, irritating to the connoisseur. I am a poem fading away. I am a circumcised poet of words. Thank you, everyone. Namaste.